because he's sliding in and he's got the ball, but he's foddered through on Saka. Having played the ball away. Just in the wrong place at the wrong time, Saka. His ankle met the studs of Mings. We've got the yellow card. That just cranked up the temperature slightly on the field. It is a beautiful day. There is a breeze. It's perfect footballing conditions. And so far, Arsenal have been the ones hitting the perfect notes. A drab first 35 minutes for Aston Villa. On Ramsey by Thomas Partey. Referee Andy Madley gives the free kick. 9 minutes to half time. Villa needs something. It's just a bit blunt at the moment. They haven't got Coutinho and Buendia in the game. They haven't got Watkins in the game. Arsenal have run the show. And they've run it very well. Here's Partey to Xhaka. To Coutinho. Given away though by Coutinho. By Suarez to Ben White. He clears up towards the halfway line. It's headed back forward by Young, but it's given away, and Odegaard will carry it forward. Sensible little ball to the left-hand side. Tierney's on the overlap. This is Smith Rowe finding Tierney into the penalty area. Tries to get the cross in. Cash with the block. It'll come out to Granit Xhaka. Rolls it forward. Hits Watkins. Comes back out to the overlapping Tierney. He hoists it towards the penalty area, but it flies beyond everybody and out for a goal kick. See what he was trying to do there, but he overhit it towards the back post and Lacazette. Xhaka for Arsenal. To his goalkeeper Bernd Leno, back in the side today because of an injury picked up by Aaron Ramsdale. He's going to be out for, in the words of Mikel Arteta, a few weeks. Lacazette, who's given it away. It's a poor pass, scooped in by Coutinho. Trying to find Watkins, was over his head. Odegaard brings it away for Arsenal in the sunshine, in the middle of the park. Xhaka back to Ben White, he waves Cedric forward and then rolls it up to him on the halfway line. Cedric inside to Odegaard. Tierney. White takes the ball off of Gabriel, but he has to go back into his own penalty area. Wasn't the greatest of passes from Gabriel. The ball from White goes straight through to Martinez in the Aston Villa goal. He's under the age of 21, scoring in the Premier League this season. The top two: Emil Smith Rowe with 9, Bukayo Saka with 9, Phil Foden with 7, Armando Broja 6, Jacob Ramsey 6, Gabriel Martinelli, who's missing today for Arsenal through illness, 5, Mason Greenwood 5. That's the under 21 players who scored in the Premier League this season. Wide from Coutinho, who's been on the periphery. Buendia has even been on the periphery. Cross coming in from Cash. Lottie behind. That's got the decibels raised slightly at the Holt end. Cedric turns it behind for an Aston Villa corner. Cash hasn't been able to get forward too often. Douglas Luiz will take this corner from the left-hand side for Aston Villa. Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Just head up to the 40-minute mark of the first half. Villa looking for an equaliser. Haven't created much so far. Lacazette heads that one away. Only as far as Coutinho. Back to Luiz. Drives it in. Takes a deflection. Won't quite come for Buendia. Saka clears away. Coutinho leaves it behind Nolan. Volleyed away by Saka. Anywhere will do. Inside the Aston Villa half, there's only one man, and that's the goalkeeper, Martinez. Up to McGinn on the left-hand side. Plays it inside to Buendia. Buendia finding Coutinho. Those two players having to play a role in a deep retreated midfield position at the moment. Up towards Watkins, who's all on his own. Might get some support down the right-hand side from Matty Cash. Cleared away by Arsenal and Granit Xhaka. It's a Party. Big, strong midfielder. He's got a presence about him. Now Odegaard. Busy, tidy, skillful. Saka. Caught from behind by Ashley Young. Free kick to Arsenal on the halfway line. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. We've got 3.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Just looking at the corner that was taken a couple of minutes ago from Aston Villa point of view. Party was really hanging on to Tyrone Mings, but Mings didn't go down. I think if Mings had gone down, that might have attracted the attention of VAR or the referee or an assistant. There's Party, strolls past the challenge from Aston Villa's Luis. Smith Rowe. Xhaka, that's sensible. Out wide to Tierney. Good ball in from Tierney. Header was a powerful and very dominant header from Tyrone Mings. He shakes his head because that header has gone behind for an Arsenal corner. Arsenal deserved their 1-0 lead that they are currently enjoying. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Fewest goals conceded from corners this season. Arsenal have got none. Wolves 1, Manchester City 1, West Ham 2, Chelsea 2. Villa need to be on their toes here because Arsenal have scored 8 from corners this season. So too have Villa, in fact. Arsenal looking to make it 9. It's a good ball in, but Martinelli was missing today. Martinez is able to jump and claim from underneath his crossbar with ease. It remains 1-0 to the Arsenal. They've got to try and get in at half time and change things around. Action things up. Look for new ideas. Look for ways of containing and frustrating Arsenal. Ramsey's just been caught on the foot by Thomas Partey. It was a strong challenge. And a free kick. Mings takes. Plays it straight to White, who just cushions it forward to Partey. It's been a comfortable half really for Arsenal. I can't think of any uncomfortable moments. Villa have caused no concern to them at all. Arsenal 1-0 up and looking for a second. Here's Lacazette. Manoeuvres it to the left-hand side. Midway point of the Villa half with Tierney. Tierney then gets it back from Granit Xhaka up against Matty Cash. Interesting battle between two very good fullbacks there, Tierney and Cash. Now wide again. Tierney once more curls it into the penalty area. It's chested down by the experienced Ashley Young. Martinelli can drop kick downfield. Watkins against White, holding it up well. Two England men in direct confrontation, but as he comes inside, he puts the ball straight on a plate for Thomas Partey. Now Tierney. For the last 30 seconds of the 45. We'll see in a moment a board on the far side raised by Martin Atkinson to tell us how much time we're expecting to be added on at the end of the first half. Probably not too much. It's been fairly free-flowing. Not for that injury to Saka, which almost blew out of proportion. Tierney over on the far side. It's a great ball from Odegaard. Now Xhaka. Challenged by Coutinho. Xhaka's wrestling back. Coutinho and Xhaka have a little disagreement, shall we say, and I think Xhaka's going to get a yellow card here. One of them is anyway. Xhaka pushed Tierney just below neck level, and he's asking Xhaka to come back. Xhaka's just carried on walking away, and now His captain has asked him to please step forward, and he eventually does. Granit Xhaka will show a yellow card. He's shown a yellow card there. And now he's arguing, Granit Xhaka. Honestly, I like Granit Xhaka as a player. So if you're an Arsenal fan thinking I'm having a go, I just think he's stupid at times. He's just had a little dig at Buendia. Not Coutinho, it was Buendia. He's a foot taller than Buendia, and he's just looked down and shoved him in the chest. It's his 6th yellow card of the season. Let's just hope that idiocy doesn't prevail with Granit Xhaka once again, because he is a good player, but you've got to somehow contain that. And only he can do that. And he's not actually controlled himself too well today, considering this has been a very comfortable half so far. 3 minutes added on, by the way. We've had a minute and a half of them. And Aston Villa have just given away a free kick, a foul by Cash on Tierney. Arsenal could just manage the rest of this half now from this free kick onwards to ensure that they take the leading with them. It was a dangerous tackle by Matty Cash coming through. Did get a bit of the ball. He's entitled to go for it. He's caught Tierney. One of those challenges which is studs slightly up, but the foot on the ground. So Steven Gerrard's having a long chat with Martin Atkinson, the 4th official, just saying, well, surely, you know, it's right in front of us there, that surely studs up. And I get where Steven Gerrard's coming from, but if that was an Aston Villa player making that challenge, i.e. Tyrone Mings 15 minutes ago, and he got a yellow card for a far worse challenge, what you've got to see is some consistency from individuals refereeing matches, and so far we've seen that from Andy Madley. Konsa to Jacob Ramsey. Mings bringing the ball up towards the halfway line. Got about 15 seconds of injury time remaining. Then they're looking for one last assault on the Arsenal goal. They haven't had many of them. Coutinho, good skills from him. To Douglas Luiz, curls it forward. And Leno comes steaming off his line and almost flipped over the shoulders of his defender Ben White there as he caught the ball. He was lucky actually that whilst he did go over the top of Ben White, he came down with the ball in his arms, and that almost acted as a buffer in the crowd today. Chewing his gum with his baseball cap on is the man that has been the #1 for Arsenal most of this season, Aaron Ramsdale. He's pulled a muscle. It's likely to keep him out the side for a few weeks. He's lucky though, because Arsenal are without a game for 2 weeks. So the chances are he'll be nearing a return by the time the international break is over. But he is breathing down the neck of Jordan Pickford at the moment. He's got COVID, so I wonder what the England goalkeeper situation will be. Half-time whistle has gone here at Villa Park. Aston Villa second best, and the scoreline reflects that. Arsenal leading by a 1-0 at half-time. Second half to come in around about 15 minutes' time. We'll look forward to that. We'll see you then.
We regularly bring you the Premier League, the Champions League, or Europa League, while national team matches are also available.
Struggling to create at the other end, it's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead, and Neil Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Ezri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead, and Neil Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Esri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead, and Neil Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Esri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead, and Neil Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Esri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead, and Neil Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Esri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead, and Neil Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Esri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead, and Neil Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Esri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead, and Neil Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Esri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead, and Neil Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Esri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead, and Neil Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Esri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead, and Neil Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Esri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead, and Neil Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Esri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead. Emile Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Ezri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead. Emile Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Ezri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead. Emile Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Ezri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead. Emile Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Ezri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead. Emile Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Ezri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead. Emile Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Ezri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead. Emile Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Ezri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead. Emile Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Ezri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead. Emile Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Ezri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead. Emile Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Ezri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead, and Neil Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Esri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead, and Neil Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Esri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead, and Neil Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Esri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead, and Neil Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Esri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead, and Neil Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Esri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead, and Neil Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Esri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead, and Neil Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Esri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead, and Neil Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Esri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead, and Neil Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Esri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead, and Neil Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Esri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front. In truth, they had chances before their goal to take the lead, and Neil Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Esri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes. A crisp, low finish on the half volley from the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal deservedly in front in truth. They had chances before their goal to take the lead, and Neil Smith-Rowe with a couple of opportunities, and Ezri Konsa almost put through his own net. He was stopped doing that by a good save from Emi Martinez. Villa struggling to create at the other end. It's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Half-time, Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka scoring the only goal of the first half on 30 minutes.
Shade on the far side, sunshine on this side. Gary McAllister and Stephen Gerrard discussing tactics with a coach, Michael Beale. 15 minutes in the dressing room, and they've still got unattended business that they're trying to sort out, those three. A lot to change to get the tide to turn back for the home side. They trail by a goal to nil. They're still in it. Here's Saka very, very quickly on the ball. On the overlap is Cedric. Sends it into the box. Flying header away from inside the 6-yard box by Cash. And then down goes McGinn. And a free kick is given inside the penalty area to Aston Villa. Let's run through the two teams. Aston Villa first of all. No changes for either team in the early stages of the second half. So Martinez in goal for Villa. Back four of Cash, Konsa, Mings and Young. Midfield Ramsey, Lewis and McGinn, with Buendia and Coutinho on the flanks, and Ollie Watkins up top. Arsenal, Leno in goal. Back four, Suarez, White, Gabriel and Tierney. Midfield holding duo of Xhaka and Partey. Odegaard in front of them. Saka down the right, Smith-Rowe down the left. Lacazette down the middle. He comes across on the left-hand side from Tierney. Cleared away. It's a good hold-up play by Ollie Watkins there, but he's not really found anyone. Now Smith-Rowe for Arsenal. He's got the return back. The whole 10. Arsenal attacking the whole 10 in the second period, leading by a goal to nil. With Gabriel, sends it wide to Smith-Rowe. Cuts back inside. It's a poor pass from him, straight to Watkins. With Watkins in, gives it straight to Partey. Partey turns well. Odegaard sends it over to the right hand side, and Saka. Odegaard, good turn into the penalty area, holds it up well. Cross comes in from Suarez, hits Young and goes behind for an Arsenal corner. Arsenal 2 minutes into the second half, forcing the first corner of the second half. Second goal for them now would really put them in a controlling position. They've dominated this game. They want to carry on dominating it. Villa can only be better second half, surely. Doesn't seem to be any change on the park. Certainly no change in personnel at the moment. They've got Ings on the bench, Leon Bailey, Bernard Traore. Out towards the edge of the box. It's hit well from the edge of the box from Emile Smith-Rowe through a crowd. Moving away to his left and making a comfortable save was Emiliano Martinez. It's a good hit that from Smith-Rowe. Cash for Villa inside the Arsenal half. Turning as Buendia plays a decent looking ball over towards Ashley Young on the left hand side. Cushions it forward to McGinn. McGinn trying to get into the penalty area, does so. It's a good delivery in, but it needs to be attacked, and it fizzes across the 6-yard box and a yard or two ahead of the reach of Ollie Watkins, and it shoots away for a goal kick to Arsenal. It's the type of ball that needs someone to get on the end of it, perhaps slightly overhit by John McGinn. Smith-Rowe. Long ball forward from Gabriel, and it's a good ball as well. Tierney's away down the left-hand side, cutting inside, but that touch just took it away from him and allowed Ezri Konsa to step across. Konsa used to play his football in the capital for both Charlton and Brentford. England under 21 international. Never made it to the full England side, but not yet anyway. Throw in to Arsenal. Tierney to take. level with the 6-yard box down by the corner flag on the left-hand side, this near side as we look down away at the Holt end to our left. Tierney with a throw. Can't quite get it back from Xhaka. Villa are able to clear and it eventually rolls out. Oh, it's quite a long way along the line before eventually crossing the line. Another throw to Arsenal on the halfway line, which Tierney will take. Tierney waiting for some movement in front of him. Not too much of it at the moment. Sends it long. In the air from Luis. Now Partey. Tierney. Wants a header forward. Away this time by Ramsey. It's won well by Luis. Again, tried to turn out of trouble and turned into trouble. Ødegaard. Saka down the right hand side. Back into Ødegaard. Ødegaard to slip from the Villa defender. Ødegaard's shot is deflected behind for a corner, and Arsenal were prizing open Villa with some ease there, and all because of McGinn giving the ball away in a dangerous position. He tried to turn without really knowing what was on his shoulder. And then a shot from Ødegaard was blocked by Konza, and the corner to Arsenal is the net result. Two to take this corner. One of them is Cedric, one of them is Saka. Could be an in-swinger, could be an out-swinger. What's it to be? And out towards the edge of the 6-yard box and beyond. Saka will retrieve it on this near side. All the way back to Ben White. Looks up, plays a really good ball over to the Arsenal right. Good header this time though by Ashley Young. And then a free kick is given for a foul by Ødegaard. And McGinn. Flattens McGinn in the air. Had a run on McGinn. As he leaps over the top of McGinn and flattens him. Does win the header. Legally. Smith Rowe with the header away. Only as far as Matty Cash. Cash for Villa. Buendia. Luis again. Better from Villa. Coutinho gets it wide. Ashley Young. Chance to cross. Can he cross? He can. It's a great ball in. It's a good header away by Gabriel. He got there ahead of Ollie Watkins. It drops behind for a corner, but he does his job, Gabriel. And that's the most threatening Villa have been all game. We've played 52 minutes. And it was headed comfortably in the end, really, by Gabriel, wide for a corner. As I say, that's the most threatening Villa have been so far. Not created much at all. Corner taken short. Towards Luis, who bangs it in deep. Good header by Xhaka. Nods it away to Konza. Konza over in the shade on the left-hand side. Back into the box by Cash. Volleyed away by White for Arsenal. It's going to come out to Ramsey, and Ramsey's lost possession, and suddenly Arsenal are away. It's Saka. He's only got one defender between him and the goal. Saka into the penalty area. Little step over. He wanted a touch too many. He's only been partially cleared by Aston Villa. And eventually McGinn deals with it. Knocks it against Saka. In fact, it's not McGinn, it's Buendia, and it's out for a goal kick. They broke away there. He waited for it to come down. It had a high bounce, and he thought he was going to be able to turn with it, but Saka nipped it off of him, causing no end of problems. He had options to the right. He felt the best way forward was on his own. As he cut inside, he found himself outnumbered 3-1. And Villa snuffed the problem out. That's the way to deal with Saka. 3-on-1. It takes bodies away from other departments. Long ball forward. White is wrestling with Watkins. Watkins gets away from White. He's into the penalty area left-hand side. Arsenal doing the trebling up now, 3-on. Ashley Young gets the cross in, headed away by Tierney. And Smith Rowe, Tierney, Smith Rowe again. It's fouled by Cash, free kick to Arsenal. Another 1-3 on the road. 2-0 up Brighton. 4-0 here against Southampton, and a 3-0 win at Leeds. And they lost last time out 2-1 at West Ham. 3, lost 3 of their last 6. Danny Ings is warming up for Aston Villa. Free kick to Arsenal, which Bert Leno is going to take. His return back to the first team for Premier League duties for the first time since a 5-0 defeat back in August against Manchester City at the Etihad. It's considerably less stressful. Second half, Villa, and still haven't created anything at all. Here's Partey. Arsenal still looking the likelier. Looked like a handball by Jacob Murphy. Remonstrates with referee Andy Madlin, so that hit. Don't want to be arguing too much there. It was a handball, it hit him on the armpit. It's rolled down his arm. It's a free kick. I don't know what he's arguing for, Jacob Ramsey. He needs to be careful, the youngster, because he's on a yellow card already, as is John McGinn, and as is Tyrone Mings, as is Granit Xhaka for Arsenal. Arsenal have a free kick, which White is going to take just beyond the centre circle and in the Villa half. 40-45 yards from goal. It's bang centre. It goes to the left, and Tierney rolls it further left to Smith Rowe. Arsenal playing the keep ball routine at the moment. Xhaka. Long punt downfield by Cedric. Over the shoulder of Bukayo Saka, and out for a throw-in. Arsenal win it back. Smith Rowe, Xhaka through the gap to Saka, almost through the middle for Smith Rowe, and then a foul. There's Riconza. The kick is given to Aston Villa. Was a foul by Lacazette. Made by White, but he's given McGinn's first touch was very, very poor. Still have the ball here, Villa. Coutinho out wide to Ashley Young. Ashley Young goes to the return from Watkins down the left, and he trips up and remonstrates with the referee, who shows a yellow card to Cedric for the trip on Ashley Young. It's his third yellow card of the season, Cedric Suarez. Last 5 minutes. Now we've had 70% possession. Young's free kick. Spun in to the back post by Coutinho. Escapes everyone at the far post. Matty Cash was trying desperately hard to keep it in. And he'd done so. It would have been pulled back by VAR for offside anyway. Away by Ben White into the stand on the far side by tunnel area down in the corner. Aston Villa have a throw in. Ashley Young will take it. It's returned to him by Coutinho. Young, Coutinho again just on the edge of the penalty area, tries to cross it in. Ben White stabs it away. Villa have it once more. Konza. A chance for Buendia to get forward. Lays it off to Coutinho, keeps it moving. Young out wide to McGinn. McGinn feeding it into the feet of Buendia, still all down the left hand side. Arsenal have got plenty of traffic behind the ball to make it difficult for Villa to hit the speeds and the notes that they want, and then a little reverse pass has been misplaced by Aston Villa's John McGinn, and it's gone straight behind for a goal kick to Arsenal. Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1. To the 60th minute. Sun remains brightly shining in the black country sky. The cast of a shadow has reached the far posts on the pitch. Beautiful day in the Midlands. Beautiful day everywhere for football in the UK. And we've made a little bit more of a fist of things in the last 5 minutes or so, not really causing any concern to Bernd Leno and his defence in front of him. They're starting to get a better feel for the ball, more so than they have at any stage in the game. It's been given away, and this is where Arsenal are ultra dangerous. Odegaard, outside of the boot, nearly finding Smith Rowe. Good interception by Konza. Long ball over the top, and it's one for Ollie Watkins to chase onto. Watkins into the penalty area. He's looking for support. Tries to reverse it towards Coutinho, and then a little curler, and it whistles past the post. And that's the first real chance that Aston Villa have stumbled across all game. It's taken them an hour, and it was McGinn that sent it curling just wide. Oh, goalkeeper, I think, had it covered. No, it was a yard or so wide. That's better for Villa. First attempt on goal. Arsenal had 7 and lead by a goal to 0. Got a good record here. Lost the last 2 here. To that. 17 unbeaten between 1998 and 2000. Here's Saka cutting in from the right hand side, finding Odegaard. Odegaard to Partey. Partey back to Odegaard. It's opening up for him down the right hand side. Out wide of him is Cedric, pulls it back. It's Saka, takes a deflection and goes behind for a corner. And Arsenal winding their way imperiously into the Villa box there. Saka ball from underneath his feet. And he's unable to get a clear cut shot on goal. They do have a corner, Arsenal. Taken by one of Saka. Cedric plays it short to Saka. Back to Saka again. Odegaard nudges it out wide, but he's nudged it in completely the wrong direction to which Cedric was running. He's put it behind him and out for a throw into Villa, and that's a wasted corner from Arsenal. Having said that, Mikel Arteta is standing on the edge of his technical area, applauding his players, telling them to keep going. Had to put up with an improved Villa over the last 5 to 10 minutes or so. They had to improve at some point. They are warming up, the subs. It might just been the catalyst to trigger a reaction from those starting 11 that's still out there. Towards the left, onto the chest of Smith Rowe, taking on Matty Cash, coming inside, feeding Xhaka. Now Partey tees it up nicely for Cedric, sends it wide to Saka. Saka to Odegaard, back to Saka again, still on the right hand side. Partey, right of centre, has a look up, finds Saka. Saka turning towards goal, making room for the shot. It's Bukayo Saka, it's just wide. Patience from Arsenal, but a good build up, and Saka is so dangerous in these situations. And he's curled it towards the goal, and he's curled it just the wrong side of the post. Didn't quite get the bend he wanted on it. It's been a menace all afternoon for Aston Villa. There's Bukayo Saka. He scored the only goal of the game so far. And that one very nearly took him into double figures for the season. Partey fell from behind. Referee says no, play on. Still got the ball, Arsenal. Xhaka in the centre circle, running across the line between shade and sunshine again. Odegaard to Partey. Nice and good. shocked into action to a certain degree in the early stages of the second half. Here's Matty Cash, careering forward, trying to find a free kick has been given. Fouled by Party. Maybe I'll look at the replay and change my mind, but Cash has gone through. He's won a free kick in a dangerous. He's kind of turned into the player and barged him over. If you're going to give a yellow card for that, you've got to give a yellow card for everything, and they'll just be going around like Christmas cards in a card shop. It's just ridiculous for me. Yeah, it's a foul. Yeah, it's a bit naughty, but come on. Of crossing the line and causing problems for Arsenal if either of them are sent off. This game isn't done yet. They'll have a free kick, and it's a long way out. It's about 30 yards out. He was going to curl that one into the top corner, but he was nowhere near. Goal kick to Arsenal. No. During his return to Premier League action for the first time in 7 months. Fullback Cedric Soares, winner of the European Championships in 2016 with Portugal. Sporting back then, since had a good spell with Southampton before making the switch to Arsenal.
From either side, I'm surprised Steven Gerrard hasn't looked to his bench as of yet. As McGinn collects the ball. In fact, as I said that, there is a fourth official does have his board in his hand, so maybe there is a substitute in the offing. Arsenal in possession. Ben White works it back to Bernd Leno, still yet to be tested in his reappearance in the team, taking the place of the injured Aaron Ramsdale this afternoon. Villa 2 shots, both in the second half, but none on target as camera pans to the substitutes bench, and in fact both teams are preparing changes. Nicolas Pepe for Arsenal getting some instructions from Mikel Arteta, and Leon Bailey for Aston Villa. I think Bertrand Traore might have been getting stripped as well, although he was a little further down the preparations, I would imagine. Then Leon Bailey looks ready to come on in the next break in play as the ball's just evaded Gabriel in the air for Arsenal, and Ollie Watkins might have an opportunity down the right hand side. He's got Coutinho and Buendia in the middle, Ramsey joining the attack as well. Watkins will pull it back towards Cash, into the feet of Buendia, back out to Watkins, right hand side of the penalty area. Step over, cuts in field. Gabriel goes to put the challenge in. Watkins stays on his feet, gets the shot away, and it deflects off Emile Smith-Rowe, off the outside of the post and behind for a corner. That is by far and away as close as Aston Villa have come in this match to scoring.
Well, it's fantastic from Aston Villa there. Their high tempo and their passing has finally kicked on now, and it was way too much for Arsenal to deal with. Watkins does so well to take it round Gabriel, and then he gets the shot away. So unlucky that it takes that deflection off Smith-Rowe and onto the post, and Arsenal will be counting their fortunes. The
respective substitutions will have to wait for the time being as McGinn sends the corner in, but he drifts it disappointingly straight over the top of Bernd Leno's crossbar. Frustration for him, frustration for Aston Villa, as Nicolas Pepe will now enter the fray. He's going to replace Bukayo Saka, who's scored the only goal of the contest so far. Has probably been the best player on the pitch as well, but he wrapped up in cotton wool perhaps. He did pick up that knock in the first half in that strong challenge with Tyrone Mings, and he's going to come off, and Nicolas Pepe, who hasn't featured too regularly in the Premier League over recent months, will take his place.
Yeah, I can only assume that's a substitution just to preserve Saka, because he's been by far and away the best player on the pitch. I think out of the two, I'd have put my money on Emile Smith-Rowe to be dragged off. I think he's had a bit of a quiet game so far, but yeah, Saka's gone off and Pepe has come on. He's got the advantage of coming on at 1-0, so he can only go up from here, and I think Mikel Arteta will be relying on him to either just see this game out or maybe just give him a bit more of a cushion going into the final stages of the game.
Yeah, we have gone beyond the 3/4 mark, so I'll hand you over to Harry now to take you through to the full-time whistle. But I can just tell you as well, Villa have made a double change. Leon Bailey, Bertrand Traore, both on. Jacob Ramsey and Emi Buendia, the players to be replaced. But here's Harry to take you through to full-time.
Yeah, ball comes into the box, looking for that new substitution. Bertrand Traore. It was from Bailey to Traore, the two subs that nearly created an opportunity. It's rolled out back to Bailey. Now with Young. Aston Villa now putting a little bit more pressure on Arsenal, just letting them know that they are only 1 goal behind in the contest. It takes 1 to get them back in it. That's with Mings. He lays it off to Konsa now. McGinn looks to bring things forward. Plays into the feet of Bailey. Back out to Douglas Luiz. Slow build up here from Aston Villa. No rush to snatch any opportunities that may have been their downfall so far in the match today. Sort of capitalise on chances when they were given them. No one really able to give chase.
Yeah, Ashley Young, I don't think he was getting on the end of the ball, and it was one of those where he seemed to lose his footing, coincidentally, shall we say, as he just ventured into the penalty area. For me, he's looking for the spot kick there, and Andy Madley made the right call. Still, defenders win the ball back and create some opportunities, because if they don't, then they are going to be limping towards a 1-0 defeat. I noticed on the far side there does look like there's another Arsenal change in the offing, but yeah, for me, I think the Gunners look pretty comfortable at the moment, and Villa need to do a little bit more to try and force the issue.
Yeah, 76 minutes played at Villa Park. Referee put his whistle for a foul on Emile Smith-Rowe from Matty Cash. Polish international just catches Emile Smith-Rowe as he tries to turn away from him. He'll be penalised for that foul, but we mentioned before that there are no other Premier League fixtures on our service today at all, so any other games going on in the country are the Championship games. Derby and Coventry currently held to a 1-1 draw between the two, and Sheffield United are 2-0 up against relegation threatened Barnsley. But back to Villa Park, and Alex Lacazette has seen his run of the day, and he's going to be replaced by Eddie Nketiah to hopefully shore out this Arsenal win for the remaining 13 or so minutes that we've got of the mandatory 90 minutes, should I say. Gabriel looking to take the free kick now. It looks like he wants to send this one long as he pushes his men forward. He does go long, looking for the recent introduction in Nketiah, who just about gets there ahead of Cash. A little bit of a mistake from the Polishman, but nothing too serious at the minute for him, although Arsenal are going forward now with Xhaka. He plays it to Nketiah, cuts him on the right foot, dances away from Traore. Back to Xhaka once again, and now with Tierney. Overlapping run of Nketiah, he does find him. Goes back to Tierney. Very slow build up here from Arsenal. Xhaka, ball back from Tierney to Xhaka was a poor one in the end. It's killed all the momentum in that attack, and they've gone all the way back to Leno now, Arsenal. Really struggling to make things stick in the final third, and to reset time and time again.
They are, but I still think they look pretty comfortable if they see this out of a 1-0 victory. I think Mikel Arteta will be very happy a win on the road to further boost their hopes of finishing in the top four. Of course, the risk is when you are just retaining possession and perhaps not going for the jugular, that killer second goal. If Villa do go on to nick an equaliser in the remaining minutes, then it's a disappointing result for Arsenal, and they'll be left feeling that they possibly could have done a bit more. But for the moment, they seem content just to try and frustrate Aston Villa and keep the hosts at arm's length.
Yeah, I think no side really want to sit on a 1-0 lead, do you? You always like to have that cushion of an extra goal in case things do go out of your favour, but if they are struggling to break them down, I think Mikel Arteta won't be the first man to employ a defensive-minded strategy as the ball comes into the box, headed away by Ben White, met by the head of Xhaka, and there's a high boot there from Philippe Coutinho, and he's caught Xhaka on the top of the head. Referee will give a free kick. It's completely unintentional, and Xhaka did go in leading with his head, but nonetheless still a free kick.
Yeah, he pulls out of it, Coutinho, doesn't he? I'm not quite sure how much contact there was in the end on Granit Xhaka. It's a spinning ball. He throws his boot up and maybe just catches him with his toe in the back of the head as Villa are preparing their third and final change. Not surprising to see. It looks like it's going to be Danny Ings to come on. He's going to have 10 minutes plus stoppage time to try and have an impact on proceedings. It'll be interesting to see as well if it's a straight swap up front for Ollie Watkins, who's had a reasonably quiet afternoon, or if they're going to go for it, Villa, and go with two up front.
Yeah, it's that age-old question whether he wants to really go for it or just damage limitation. He doesn't want his side to ship a couple more goals to a side like Arsenal. Douglas Luiz turning away to bring things forward now. They're quite deep, Aston Villa, for a side who are 1-0 down and want to throw bodies forward. They're not doing so just yet. Maybe panic stations haven't quite kicked in for Steven Gerrard's side. However, they come forward now with Traore. He's overlapped by Cash. Doesn't decide to use it. Goes infield to Coutinho. Takes one touch. Tries to turn away from Partey. In the end, Gabriel with a clearance. And Douglas Luiz, great work there from him to deny the Arsenal counter-attack. And Nketiah with a first time just awful slice clearance upfield. I'm not really sure who he was aiming for, as he is the striker. He's the man that's meant to be in that area to receive that sort of ball, but in the end he sent it out for a throw.
Yeah, a little bit panicked from Nketiah, and because he dropped so deep, it's the first real sign of Arsenal perhaps sitting in and completely protecting that lead as Ings is coming on, and it is like for Ollie Watkins up front. So Steven Gerrard hoping the fresh legs in the final third might prove decisive.
Yeah, then fresh legs and a goal scorer like Danny Ings, so prolific in front of goal. He knows where the back of the net is. He could be the man to get Aston Villa back into this match. Such a workhorse, Danny Ings. He was hit by injury in his earlier career, but we saw what he could do at Southampton, and even at Aston Villa this season he's been fantastic, and they've needed him. He's popped up with a goal here and there. Maybe he can do the same this afternoon. It's with Ezri Konsa. Now with McGinn. McGinn looks for the switch ball to this right-hand side. It's a great ball from McGinn and taken down beautifully by Traore. He's now one-on-one with Smith Rowe. Lays things off for the crossing from Cash, and Leno can only punch away, but in the end, Odegaard just about does enough to get the ball to Partey, but another great opportunity from Aston Villa, and Leno really struggled to deal with the danger, but he was saved by his teammates.
Yeah, he got a hand to it, Leno. I wonder if it had just been floating out of play anyway from Matty Cash. It was a deep ball, perhaps overhit towards the far post, but Leno felt he had to deal with it, and as you say, in the end they needed a bit of help from his teammates. It does feel like we have reached that point in the game where Arsenal will start sitting back, and it could become pretty extensive Aston Villa pressure, although, as I said, that Tyrone Mings has given away a foul inside his own half on the right-hand side, bringing down Martin Odegaard.
Yeah, poor areas to get the ball away when you're chasing a game. Like things in his experience, and wearing the captain's armband this afternoon, the captain of Aston Villa, he should know better than to give away a foul like that to get a dangerous ball in the box. They've got a couple of good free kick takers. Nicolas Pepe standing over. Cedric also another man giving that right-footed option of a ball into the box, and Nketiah makes a darting run to try and catch out Aston Villa like we saw from Wolves last night against Leeds, but in the end it is Cedric who puts the ball in the area, headed away by Konsa. In the end it was a poor ball, it wasn't really towards any yellow shirts. Here comes Smith Rowe, plays into Nketiah, who seems to just trip over himself there. It seemed like there was nobody in his way, and he went to ground, and it was an easy take for Martinez. Yeah,
it's Nketiah just lost his footing there. I don't know if he's got the right footwear on as he tried to stop in his tracks there to control ball from Emile Smith-Rowe, which was a good one into his feet, but yeah, he slipped, and that made it really comfortable for Tyrone Mings just to let the ball run through to his goalkeeper.
Yeah, Pepe tries to dance past Young, who was waiting very strongly in his tracks, and he got the ball away, but Aston Villa still in possession, but only just about, as they're getting put under some extensive pressure from Arsenal there. It's really good work from Nicolas Pepe to not give Douglas Luiz a second. They didn't look like they were completely in possession even when they did have the ball there, Aston Villa.
Yeah, Pepe pressed really well initially, but then a little bit needlessly giving away the free kick. Couldn't resist the clip of the heels of Douglas Luiz. As 6 minutes to go of the 90, Villa now looking to come forward. But other than that, Ollie Watkins' effort that was deflected onto the outside of the post, they haven't created an awful lot, and still no shot on target from the home side. Yeah,
it's been pretty plain sailing from Arsenal in this game. It's only 1-0. Sort of flatters Aston Villa slightly the scoreline as the ball comes into the box. Looking for Danny Ings, he gets the head on, and it just hits the top of the crossbar and just goes out for a goal kick. But you'd expect the player like Danny Ings to do a lot better than that. It's a completely free header, completely uncontested. He just lifts it over the top of the crossbar.
I can see exactly what he's trying to do. He's trying to lift it into that far post beyond Bert Leno, who's diving across to his left-hand side, but he pulls his arms away, the goalkeeper, at the last minute. I think he's always confident that that's going over the top and landing on the roof of his net. Ings, I like the idea. I just think he got too much purchase on the effort.
Yeah, and in the end, from that, Odegaard has run his race as well as he leaves the field, and it will be Rob Holding who comes on. So I think Mikel Arteta certainly wanting to shut up shop now and try and defend this lead after a chance like that from Danny Ings. I think he doesn't want to take any chances, and I wouldn't blame him as his side. They've only got a couple of minutes now to see out the rest of the match. Arsenal trying to break forward now from the throne on the far side, but they've desperately trying to secure this top 4 spot, Mikel Arteta's side, and they've probably got one of the more favourable run-ins than we'd see from any side in and around that sort of area. They've only got Chelsea and Manchester United in the top 6 left to play, and how both of them sides are playing in a minute, Mikel Arteta's side would go into them games fully confident that they can win both. So Aston Villa coming forward now, trying to break through this Arsenal defence, and in the end forced to run back in towards the halfway line. Really slow build up from them out on the left hand side, and they're running into the end of the game. Aston Villa have Wolves, Spurs and Liverpool in their next 3, so Steven Gerrard's fixtures don't get any easier from here on into the end of the match. The game against Wolves, who obviously lost last night against Leeds United in quite dramatic fashion with only 10 men. They'll be missing Raul Jimenez. That'll be a boost for Steven Gerrard's side, but going to play Spurs and Liverpool back to back is never going to be an easy feat. So although they may be in the top 10 at the minute, after them next 3 fixtures it'll be interesting to see where they sit in the table from then on in. 7 minutes played at Villa Park, and it is Aston Villa are in possession, but even now they still don't look like scoring after hauling on their 3 attacking substitutions. Fans at Villa Park have already seen enough and are making their way out, which I never really understand. Leaving a football match at only 1-0, they're missing a comeback of dreams, but the way things are playing out here, I don't really think that will be the case, as falling quite flat on their feet, Aston Villa. Things haven't quite worked for them as best as Steven Gerrard would have hoped. I mean, they are playing an informed Arsenal side, but nonetheless they're a side who are definitely capable of beating a team like Arsenal on their day. But here they come forward now, another good opportunity for them, and in the end the clearance from Gabriel is needed to get the danger away. So they will have a throw in Aston Villa on this near side. It will be Matty Cash to take. Cash with the ball in hand, goes back to Konsa. Konsa now finds Mings on halfway. Mings cuts back. Must be trying any option here, Aston Villa, but it seems like nothing is working as a loose ball there falls towards the feet of Pepe. Lucky there, Aston Villa, that he didn't manage to get a full foot on that Nicolas Pepe, because he could have been away. Ball's now with Young. He's looking to drive the ball into the box, and it's a good ball cross into the area, and just about dealt with by Kieran Tierney. It will be an Aston Villa corner on this near side, but a really good opportunity.
Yeah, it was, and Villa trying to throw the kitchen sink now. It's a decent ball into the penalty area that's deflected behind Bailey. It's had a decent enough impact since coming on. Coutinho standing over this corner, and we're entering the territory now where Villa really, really need a goal.
Yeah, Coutinho delivers the ball into the box, and it's headed away from Traore, and he's claiming it was a handball from an Arsenal player there, but in the end, the referee will point to the penalty area and give a goal kick in favour of Arsenal. The ball in was a dangerous one, and Traore just latched onto the end of it. Will be a goal kick for Arsenal. It's at the feet of Bern Leno. Arteta still, even though his side are 1-0 up, right on the edge of his technical area, barking orders out to his side. He does not want to give up these 3 points going into the end of the game. Goal kick taken, is sent long downfield, looking for Eddie Nketiah. He does really well to lay it off to Pepe, and then finds Nketiah once again. Nice play from Arsenal here as Pepe, out on the right hand side, tries to find Nketiah once again. It's cut out by McGinn, cleared upfield, and I think just about nestled out of play from Cedric Suarez. Fourth official has raised the electrical board to signify that we'll see an extra 4 minutes of play on top of the 90 we've already witnessed. So it gives Aston Villa a little bit more time to maybe snatch an equaliser. Balls with Tyrone Mings. He goes in field to Coutinho, who's dropped deep once again. Fired a ball towards the right hand side. Come back over. Tried to be met by Matty Cash, but in the end, sums up Aston Villa's afternoon. Really, it's rolled out of play, and not really anything's really stuck for them this afternoon, has it?
No, it hasn't, and the changes they've made, Bailey's been lively, but you haven't seen much from Traore. Ings, he's had that headed opportunity, but probably hasn't been given enough time to really have any involvement or big impact. He might still do it in stoppage time, it remains, but yeah, not enough time really for him to get to the flow of the game, and it probably is going to finish 1-0 to Arsenal, and that's the least they deserve, really. They have been the better, more dominant side for the majority of the 90 minutes, and I've been quite impressed by Arsenal in truth. Yes, they could have had a bit more cutting edge in the final third, taken 1 or 2 more of their opportunities, particularly in the first half, but overall I think they've been good. Yeah,
and Nketiah almost dispossesses Tyrone Mings there. He just about gets the better of the defender, but luckily for Aston Villa, there was a stroke of luck as the referee deemed that was a foul, and he really would have been through on goal there. Eddie Nketiah could have had a chance to double Arsenal's lead and put the nail in the coffin of this Aston Villa side, but in the end they got away with one there with a free kick. Pulls out on the far side. Just catch a replay of the Bukayo Saka goal early in the first half. It seems like a long time ago now after that goal went in, and thought after that had gone in it really could have opened the floodgates, but since then chances have come very few and far between. Aston Villa now on the right hand side. It's with Traore. Ball comes into the area looking for an Aston Villa head, but it's just about dealt with by Arsenal. Not quite just yet. The poor clearance from Pepe. It's fallen to John McGinn to deliver another ball into the box. It's headed once again, fallen down to an Aston Villa player, and it's bobbling around the area, and they can't quite finish the chance here. Aston Villa, they've been handed opportunity after opportunity. It's Danny Ings who got the final effort on goal. They just can't make things stick. Yeah, they just couldn't get a clean strike away, could they? The ball ricocheting around. Arsenal really struggling to clear their lines. First real sign of panic from Mikel Arteta's side, but Ings with the final effort couldn't direct it on target as the ball comes into the box on the left-hand side once again. Bertrand Traore gets his head to it, angle against him. He's having to generate a lot of the power himself, and he sends it wide of the target, much to the frustration of Steven Gerrard, and that could well be Aston Villa's last chance. Probably is one of their last opportunities. They're entering the last minute of stoppage time. Coming to this fixture saying it may have suited Aston Villa as they've won each of their last 4 12:30 Saturday encounters, which is a pretty good record, but it seems like that streak is coming to an end at the feet of Mikel Arteta's Arsenal, who have I mentioned Tom have been the much better side in this afternoon's fixture. I think the 1-0 really flatters Aston Villa. So still plenty of time left here as Aston Villa have a throw on the far side. Maybe one last opportunity to get bodies forward. It is with Ashley Young. Throw-in is taken. It's come back to Esri Konsa. Shifted things out to Matty Cash on this right-hand side. Cash now desperately tries to get the ball into the box for one last time, headed away from Xhaka. Still falling at the feet of Coutinho, tries to get away from Pepe, but Pepe just about does enough. But the referee deems that is a foul in favour of Aston Villa. It's Douglas Luiz in the end who manages to draw the foul out of Nicolas Pepe. And one last chance for Aston Villa. Yeah,
it's a cheap foul for Pepe to give away. He's done that on a few occasions, hasn't he, in this match since coming on midway through the second half. Mikel Arteta will not be pleased with that, and this is going to be a very, very nervy moment now for Arsenal. Possibly, or it probably should be the last chance of the game. We've pretty much hit or gone beyond the 4 minutes of stoppage time now. I get the feeling that this is it for Aston Villa. It's now or never in terms of getting something from this game, and Martinez, the goalkeeper, has come forward from the back as well.
Well, it's really that old age saying, throwing everything at Arsenal. Everything but the kitchen sink is getting thrown into the box, including, like you said, Emiliano Martinez. This really could be their last opportunity, Arsenal. Still bodies around the area, tussling and fighting around. The referees had to go over and have a word with a couple of players because they won't let up. It's been quite a heated game, a lot of yellow cards dished out to either side. Aggression is carrying on deep into extra time here. Free kick about to be delivered finally from Coutinho. It's a really good one and just about saved by Bernd Leno deep in the game, and the referee has blown his whistle to signify the end of the game. Felipe Coutinho almost snatching Aston Villa a smash and grab point there, but Bernd Leno's the saviour with a fantastic reaching effort. Bukayo Saka's effort about 20 minutes into the first half was enough to separate the two sides. That's everything from us.
Our next football commentary match is getting ever nearer, so why not take the opportunity of having a bet on the match? Whether you're interested in betting on the match result, the first player to score, the last scorer, correct score, double result, total goals market, handicap betting, or any other of our exciting market, it's fun to be involved. Don't forget, when the match kicks off, you can sit back and enjoy superb independent studio commentary while also enjoying our in-play betting opportunities. Good luck. Our next football commentary match is getting ever nearer, so why not take the opportunity of having a bet on the match? Whether you're interested in betting on the match result, the first player to score, the last scorer, correct score, double result, total goals market, handicap betting, or any other of our exciting market, it's fun to be involved. Don't forget, when the match kicks off, you can sit back and enjoy superb